Dr. Tony Aziegbemi, acting chairman of the Caretaker Committee of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) for Edo State, don announce say dem don suspend Chief Dan Orbih, wey be former PDP Vice Chairmo for South-South Zone, sake of say he involved for anti-party work. Una go remember say not too long ago, Chief Dan Orbih, wey be PDP National Vice Chairmo for South-South, issue warning to people wey dey pretend say dem be PDP Caretaker Committee for Edo State, say make dem stop the things wey dem dey do, say their actions dey go against PDP constitution, and if dem no stop, dem fit arrest dem. Chief Dan Orbih tok dis one for one ogbonge meeting wey he hold with Edo PDP leaders for im house for Benin City, where dem chook mouth on top issues wey concern the party. He con thank the leaders for their support for im re-election as National Vice Chairmo for South-South Zone and said the party needs stronger unity. Chief Dan Orbih come also talk say Edo PDP no get secretariat wey dey work well, say im go donate new one wey go dey alright and fit for their use. He come urge all members say make dem join hand to focus on how PDP go take succeed for the state.
Anytime there is a gathering of one or two people in the name of PDP, I will always be happy to be part of it. So let me thank you for organizing today's meeting. And let me also use this opportunity to inform you that the South-South Zonal Working Committee have since received several petitions from Edo State concerning the state of the party in Edo State. There's no doubt that in the past few weeks we've been seeing those who worked closely with the former governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, parading themselves as members of Edo State PDP Caretaker Committee. Those who work in collaboration with Obaseki to destroy PDP in Edo State should hide their heads in shame and dishonor. Is that what you said?
Yes.
They have no moral right to speak for Edo PDP. And I want to call those characters who are on a daily basis going to the press, parading themselves as members of PDP Caretaker Committee to cease from today onwards, or I will tell the appropriate authorities to arrest them. They cannot speak for PDP in Edo State. We want an organized party that will be very constructive in their criticism. I'm very happy to be with you today to ask you to do what is right. But before I will take my seat, I want to very happily declare to you that I'm going to declare and donate to the party a functional party state secretariat, where we have those who will speak on behalf of the party constructively in place to administer the affairs of PDP in Edo State.
Now this one make Dr. Tony Aziegbemi for one talk with Tori people come talk say Chief Dan Orbih no be member of PDP again after National Working Committee suspend them and say im ten ure expire on March 9, 2025. Oga Aziegbemi come also accuse Chief Dan Orbih say he work against PDP for the past 2 elections for Edo State and come ask say how person wey claim say im loyal to PDP go support APC during election. He come also criticize Chief Dan Orbih wey take collect offer from APC while he still dey claim say im be member of PDP.
We had to call this press conference this afternoon because of what many of us saw yesterday, where statements were made that are clearly misleading, malicious, and intended to bring the party into disrepute. I'm sure you saw the video by Dan Orbih, wherein he made some statements that we need to correct and draw the attention of PDP members, and indeed Edo people, and indeed Nigeria, to some of those statements. Ordinarily, we will not respond. But because of the innocence of our people, they need to be told what the truth is. And what is the truth? The truth is that all executive committee members of the party at any level, their tenure expires after 4 years of service. The tenure of Edo State PDP State Executive expired on the 20th of March 2024. But because of the governorship election in September, the national headquarters felt there was no need to have a Congress in the wake of the governorship election, because that would throw up a few things that might not be helpful during the campaigns. So they delayed the conduct of the Congress, and in line with the party's constitution, set up a 10-member caretaker committee to run the affairs of the PDP in Edo State. Letters were issued to us. We were inaugurated. And Dan is saying he is not aware that there are caretaker members, there's a caretaker committee in Edo State. What that tells us is that Dan has since left the PDP. Dan is no longer a member of the PDP, having been expelled by the State Working Committee sometimes last year. The National Working Committee suspended him from National Working Committee meetings in Abuja. Of course, he's been reinstated now, but he was suspended. The expulsion by members of the State Working Committee is still subsisting. At the zonal level, and this is very critical, at the zonal level, Chief Emmanuel Ogidi was elected the chairman of the South-South Zone in a Congress, in a well-attended Congress 4 years ago. When former Governor Basike was coming to the PDP, this same Dan went to Port Harcourt and blackmailed the then governor of Delta State and the other governor that were in attendance in the meeting to cede to him that position of the National Vice Chairman South-South. Chief Emmanuel Ogidi, as a true party man, voluntarily resigned his position and allowed Dan to serve out the tenure. And that tenure expired on the 9th of March this year. In setting up the caretaker committee, in line again with the party's constitution, the National Working Committee set up a 7-man caretaker committee to run the affairs of the party in the South-South Zone, with Chief Emmanuel Ogidi as the chairman. That committee was inaugurated by the national chairman himself at the national headquarters of the party, with most members of the national committee in attendance. And somebody is saying there is no caretaker committee at the zonal level. You call the Owambe Congress you had in Calabar a Congress. That was an Owambe Congress. That was a Owambe meeting. That wasn't a Congress. There was no state chairman from the 6 states in the South-South that was in Calabar. Out of the 4 governors in the South-South, no governor was there. No member of the National Assembly from Bayelsa, Edo, Delta, Akwa Ibom was in that so-called Owambe meeting they had in Calabar that they are calling Congress. The national chairman, the acting national chairman, Ambassador Damagu, himself, when he was inaugurating the zonal caretaker committee, said that as far as the party is concerned, there was no congress held by the party in Calabar. What else does Edo Orbih want from this party that gave him a lifeline in his life? You see, there was a song sung by Fela those days. We don't tire to carry any more their shit. You have consistently worked against the party in the 2 election cycles past. And you say you want to rebuild. Which party are you? Who asked you to rebuild the party? Who are you to rebuild the party? Are you a member of this party? No. So we just said we should draw the attention of PDP members to those outlandish statements made by Edo Orbih and to request that they remain calm and know that the affairs of the PDP in the state is run by a caretaker committee, legitimately, legally set up by the National Working Committee. Same thing was done at the zonal level because the tenures of these committees had expired after four years of service. Is it that Dan cannot be without any position in the party for him to survive? After spending 12 years as state party chairman, without winning any single seat in Edo North, where he comes from, now you now want to hang on to a position that clearly, how can somebody who says he is a PDP person in the state, the last 2 elections, the opposition party has won his unit in Isako Central, Ward 4, Unit 4. How can somebody who has taken up an appointment at the federal level as a member of the board of the College of Education, Umuize, in Anambra State, say he's still a member of the PDP? How can he, having accepted and inaugurated and sworn in as the chairman of the governing council of AAU, and a position offered him by the opposition party in the state, how can he, if not that we are in such a situation, how can he say that he's still a member of the PDP? And in any case, how greedy can you be? How self-centered can you be? How destructive can you be? How disrespectful can you be to a people? If he is truly a leader, those 2 positions he could have given to any of the boys following him. That is how to be a leader. Not anything that comes, you take it. That is self-centeredness. That is greed.
Make una not forget say, as we see him, na so we dey talk am. We know the take blame. Ekata Ojeseli, TMC News.